What's up, guys? It's Friday afternoon, so we'll do a 2-for-1 Friday and get a second video in today. Last video we talked about the empowering beliefs that we're going to establish and use as a foundation to overcome those limiting beliefs that have kept us from living our purpose to this point. So now let's start to talk about the action steps that you can take, the generative action that you can create to start to live your life on purpose. So number one, I always like to start with self-care. Making sure that you're caring for yourself first and foremost. That you are the top of your hierarchy. That it's yourself that you're caring for, so that you have the energy to work on you and have these gifts to give away to the world. So take care of yourself, hydrating enough, getting enough rest, exercising, eating well. Those are all really important self-care practices. So if you're not doing those things, look at how you can start to implement them and do some real small things to take care of yourself. Next is gratitude. When you come from a place of gratitude, you attract more things. When you are appreciative of everything that you have in your life, even the small things, and focus on the small things. Be thankful for waking up in the morning. Be thankful for the food that you have in your home. Be thankful for your car starting in the morning. Be thankful for a conversation that went well. Be thankful for a nice drive home. Whatever it may be, practice gratitude and continue to practice gratitude, and you attract more positive things. Work out, meditate, and get yourself a yoga practice. If I can recommend any three things beyond, food, eating well, sleep, it's working out, meditating, and getting a yoga practice. Those three things can transform your life and are like the pinnacle of self-care and really taking care of yourself and your body, your mind, your spirit, everything. Next, maybe you need to forgive yourself. Maybe you need to forgive yourself for everything that you've cost yourself to this point by not living your purpose. And forgive yourself for it and decide that from this moment on, things are going to change and you're going to start living your life on purpose and not cost yourself those things. Identify what it is that you desire. Set your intent on what you desire and declare that. Declare it to yourself, declare it to God, your higher power, and declare it to other people. Shit, if you want to really put it out there, put that shit on Facebook. If you want people to think you're fucking crazy, put that shit on Facebook. Share that. Make your intent really clear. Don't hide it. Don't play small anymore because you're worried about what other people are going to think. That's a courageous step that you can take today. Hopefully in your reflections, you've identified what your unique gift is. Continue to work on that. Continue to think, what is my unique gift? How can that manifest in the world? What can I give to other people and profit from it myself? Start to look at what the steps are if you want to start a business, if you want to go off on your own, if you want to create something. What are the first steps? Do some research. See what other people are doing in the field. Learn a little bit more about business. Find out if you need some schooling or some training. And I'll say this, not every job, especially when you're your own boss, you are your own boss, requires you to have an education, requires you to have a degree, requires you to have a certification. Okay? Those are limits that other people put on you. You don't necessarily need those. Your experience and your gift is more important than what anybody can teach you. So don't let not having a certificate or not having a degree or not having this or that hold you back. If you're good at something and you need to share it with the world, don't deprive people of it anymore. Okay? Seek out a coach and mentor to help you through the process, because you're going to have those valleys. You're going to have those times where you're really inspired and you're working, you're doing great. You're going to have those times where you're in a valley, where you're starting to question yourself, and you're starting to question the process, where you're not so sure, when you're not as motivated. Having a coach, having a program, having a process, having supports in place, having a structure, that's what's going to keep you going. That's why coaches and mentors are so important. Join a 12-step program if you need to. If you are addicted to something, acute treatment is probably necessary, as well as a 12-step program. But if you're not addicted to something, but you have somebody in your life who is, who impacts you in a certain way, if you have codependency issues, get into a 12-step program like Al-Anon. The meetings are amazing. They're transformational just in themselves, and they're a wonderful support group. And just show up. Show up for yourself. Show up for yourself. Be there. Say yes to things. Say yes to things that you wouldn't have said yes to in the past. Go to seminars. Sign up for online training. Sign up for online classes. Watch videos. There are some amazing free videos online on creating your purpose, on living a life that's spiritual and enlightened and wonderful, and overcoming the things that have held you back. The Daily Love is an excellent resource. Mastin Kipp is amazing. Tony Robbins is amazing. Deepak Chopra is amazing. Okay? Look for those people who are going to inspire you and really start to work on yourself. When you do so, you continue to be inspired and you continue to be motivated, and you're more willing to continue to work on yourself and take generative action to change your life. Clean house of negativity. We all know who those negative people in our life. Set limits to keep them at bay, to keep them out of your head. And if you can't just set a limit, get rid of them. Get them out of your life. You don't need that shit. You need positive people. Surround yourself with positive people. Surround yourself with people that are on the same journey as you. Surround yourself with like ideals and goals. Put those supports in place. Identify people that are further down the road than you are. Pick their brain. Use them as motivation to pull you through. You don't have to go at this alone. Nobody does. Nobody's self-made. Everybody has stood on the shoulders of giants. Everybody has used help. Everybody has used resources. There's nothing wrong with asking for help or accepting the help from other people. If you don't accept help from people, if you don't ask for help from people, not only are you not helping yourself, but you're depriving them of the opportunity and the blessing that it is and their purpose to help other people. Lastly, it may take ending a relationship that isn't good for you. It may take quitting a job that you hate. That's not for all of us. Not all of us have to quit our job. Not all of us are ready to quit our job. For me, the moment I found out that I was not living my purpose and that there was more for me and that the universe would support me, I walked in the very next day and I quit my job. But that was for me. But here's your list. For those things that resonate with you, or things that you can come up with on your own, start to make a list of the generative action steps that you can start to take. You can start to take today. Identify one that you can start taking today. It can be simple. It can be, I'm going to drink water today. I'm going to hydrate myself. Or I'm going to eat well. Or I'm going to exercise. I'm going to do some research. I'm going to declare to somebody, to God, put on Facebook what my purpose and my passion is. And I'm not going to care what people think or how I'm judged. Because, like I said in the last video, I'm going to be me. And the great part about being me is that the universe and God will conspire to support me in that, and I can get paid to do so. That's fucking amazing. All right, so these are the action steps. If you want to share your action steps or any limiting beliefs, anything down below, please do so. Let's get a conversation and dialogue going. And if you want to speak to me directly, message me, or I'll give you my phone number, 623-523-1453. Message me, give me a call, let's chat.